Good morning, students. I welcome you in the math class. This is the math class for standard 10 and we were doing this real number chapters. So in this chapter we were doing the sums from the exercises and today we will start the exercise 1.4 from NCERT book. So please open your book exercise 1.4 and first of all we will do the sum number 1. There are so many sums in sum number 1. So we will do seventh number sum in the sum number 1. So let us see. See the question in your book. It is 129 upon 2 square into 5 to the power 7 into 7 to the power 5. This is your given number. Okay. Now you see the denominator. Obviously, it has the prime factors other than 2 and 5. See here, this denominator, in the denominator, apart from this 2 and 5, 7 is also there, this prime factor. So hence the given number will not have terminating decimal because 7 is also the third prime number present there. So it will not have the terminating decimal representation. Okay, because for the terminating decimal representation you know that 2 and 5 must be there, but apart from 2 and 5, third one is also here, that is the 7. That's why it is not a terminating decimal representation. Okay, now coming to the sum number 1, 9 number, ninth of the sum number 1. Here the given number is 35 upon 50. Here you see the denominator 50 has been factorized and the factors are 2, 5, 5. 2 into 5 into 5, that is the 50. Since 2 and 5 are prime factors, hence these are the prime factors 2 and 5, hence 35 upon 50 must have a terminating decimal representation because 2 and 5 are present there. Now coming to the next question, it is sum number 1, 10. So 10th of the sum number 1. You see the 10th number in the sum number 1. The given number is 77 upon 210. Obviously, first of all you will factorize this 210 here. So we factorize the denominator 210 and we get the factorization 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. This is the factorization. Here I have already given the details of this factorization here. Now we see that denominator has prime factors other than 2 and 5. You see here, other than 2 and 5, 3 is there, 7 is there. These are the other prime numbers. Hence, the given number will not have the terminating decimal representation. Okay, because apart from 2 and 5, 3 and 7 are also present there. So it will not have the terminating decimal representation. After this page number 1, now we will come to the next page. And in next page you see here in the same exercise it is 1.4. Now we will do the sum number 3. So first sum of this sum number 3. The first sum you see in your book. What is the first sum of the sum number 3? The given number is 43.123456789. 43 decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Since it is a terminating decimal, you see it is a terminating decimal. So hence it represents a rational number. You know very well, a terminating decimal always represents a rational number. So it can be written in P upon Q form because every rational number can be written in this form. So now I have written here the denominator portion and this removing this decimal. We have in denominator I have kept there are total 9 0 after 1 because 9 digits were there right of the decimal. That's why I have given 9 zeros after 1 in the denominator. So denominator will be 10 to the power 9 and this is the numerator. Now coming breaking this 10 into 2 into 5. So it will be 2 into 5 to the and whole to the power 9. Denominator has been broken. This 10 has been broken in 2 into 5, factorized you can say. So now again denominator, this power will be distributed on both 2 to the power 9 and 5 to the power 9. This implies the prime factorization of q. The prime factorization of q, that is the denominator, is having 2 and 5. See here, the q means denominator, is having the, in the prime factorization of this denominator, it is having 2 and 5. Now for the same sum, same number 3, there is the second. It is in the 3 sums are there in 3, 1, 2, 3. So second, see the second of the 3. Here given number is 0.120, 1200, 12000, 124 4 times 0 and dot 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 and so on, which is a non-terminating and non-repeating. See the number, it is clearly non-terminating and non-repeating, hence it is irrational. It is irrational, so this is the answer. And in third we come here, since the given number is 43.123456789 and here is the recurring, repeating from 1 to 9. See the question in your book. So this given number is non-terminating but repeating. So it is rational, non-terminating and repeating. You know very well, it is called rational. Hence the number can be, if it is rational, so this can be expressed in the P upon Q form. Here P upon Q. Okay. So it can be expressed as P upon Q. Where see the denominator Q equal to, it will be 999, so total 9 times 9, because there is the after decimal, the repeating block is of 9 digits. Since the repeating block is of 9 digits, so in denominator what we will put, it will be the 9 times 9. So the prime factorization of Q has factors other than 2 and 5. When you will factorize this 9999999 times, then it will contain other different prime factorization. And in this first sum of third, here in see the first sum of the third, here we have said already that prime factorization is 2 and 5, but here it is not 2 and 5, it is different prime factorization of this 9 times 9. So this is the answer. You have to just write this much, that Q has the factors other than 2 and 5. Now coming to the today's homework, complete this exercise 1.4. But I will say that I don't know how many of you people is completing their homeworks, because there is no reply, no answer, no conversation over the phone or on WhatsApp. So there is that's why I doubt whether how many of you are doing this. So please I request all of you complete this homework. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.